YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Greatly appreciate you taking the time to click on the video today. We are back in Madden. We are back with the Colts. We are 1-0. Crazy to think about, but we absolutely dismantled the Dolphins 34-7. The thing is like I didn't feel like we really did a whole lot well. Right? Like Jonathan Taylor didn't get 100 yards. Anthony Richardson threw for like 180 something. So what I did do is I took accelerated clock off. And typically how I combat that is I always have choose clock on offense. That means the defense doesn't lose those 20 seconds every play that they run. So it makes the games just a little bit longer. So you see on the right, with that, Jonathan Taylor had 14 carries with 99 yards. Right? But Derrick Henry touched it 7 more times. So the other thing that it does is it gives our defensive players time to get more tackles as well. So just all those things combined, it just feels like we need to have just a little bit longer. But if I add to, we already play 8 minutes. If I go to 9 minutes, I don't know how that feels. It might be a little too long. So just so you're aware of that little change there. We are going to hop into weekly strategy. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm still trying to figure out all this stuff with the different perks and all that stuff. If you have any type of information that would help me, please put that in the comments. It will be greatly appreciated. We're ready to hop into the game against the Broncos. But before we do that, just a quick update on upload scheduling. Madden would be Thursday for Thursday Night Football, and it will be Sunday, the big football day, right? So that will be Madden stuff. If you're interested in college football stuff, those would be Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Wednesday for the MAC schedule. Friday, typically they have like an ACC night game on Fridays, and then Saturday, obviously, with the college football day being Saturday. So it's going to be pretty heavy towards the end of the week into the weekend, but that is going to be the schedule for uploads moving forward. If there's another game that I want to put uploads on, it will be Monday and or Tuesday as well. So just a little scheduling update for you. We get to receive the kick to start the game. Gold is going to take it and get stopped at the 23-yard line, and that is where Anthony Richardson will take the field. Played pretty well last week. Obviously, we want to establish the run with Jonathan Taylor, and I felt like we did that really well last week. So we're going to start with play action. We're going to hit Alec Pierce for the first down. That's a great throw on the run to start by Anthony Richardson. Not an easy throw. The coverage was pretty solid. And JT is going to get demolished in the backfield by Nick Bonito. Just got absolutely destroyed. And I think it was Quentin Nelson, which you don't see very much. But the nice thing is this week we get to see Tyler Warren on the field for the offense. He got hurt in practice last week, or training last week, so we were not able to see him. Josh Downs gets the catch for about 8 yards. We're going to go to Warren, and he's going to make the catch. And there's an injury timeout. They give us a first down. I thought maybe it would be short and it'd be decision time, but they do give us the first down. And we are at midfield. Jonathan Taylor up the middle, wide open. He's going to pick up about 16 yards. So after the slow start for him, he finds a huge hole there, and he explodes. Just got to get it out. We were on getting absolutely bum rushed by the defensive line. Maybe it was a blitz from the outside, but Adelani Mitchell is able to make the reception and run after catch. So again, a guy that we want to try to develop. As we pitch it out to Taylor, he's going to fight for 3 yards. That did not look very promising. So it's a great job by him getting up the field and getting a few yards there on first down. As we saw Patrick Surtain just screaming in there. Jonathan Taylor again bursts through that O-line. He's going to get down to the 5-yard line. Great start here by the Colts, but we got to finish down here in the red zone. We got to finish here in the red zone. We're going to keep it with Anthony Richardson. He's going to lose a yard. Great job by the defense of the Broncos sniffing that out. We're going to keep Taylor in, and we're going to bring downs across the field. We're looking Pittman. I didn't feel comfortable throwing that early, but we lose a bunch of yards now. And it is 3rd and goal from the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
We're going to go screen pass out to JT. He is exhausted, so he just has nothing, and he's going to lose 2 yards, and we are going to have to settle. We talked about at the beginning of that, when we got down to the 5, that we need to convert those into points, not field goals, touchdowns. So that is a very, very disheartening result there early in the game. We kick it away, and they're going to start their drive at the 27-yard line. I lowered the injury stuff to like 7, man, because the injuries in this game are just out of control. Just absolutely out of control. Like, what is happening? Who do they have in the backfield? Harvey starts with them in the backfield. We stop him on the first play, then he bursts through the line for about 12, 13 yards for the second play. We got to be able to stop the run today. Make Bo Nix beat us with his arm. He's still young, sophomore, right? Sophomore quarterback. Make him feel uncomfortable as DeForest Buckner gets through for the sack. We didn't really call his name much last week. He needs to be more of a force. He needs to be frustrated that we're thinking about trading him, as he is on the trade block. You saw there Franklin's speed and acceleration was just not there. That's one thing with him. He's a pretty instinctual player, but his speed and acceleration really hurt him in the passing game, especially. Nick Cross, young safety, comes up, makes the play near the line of scrimmage. Zaire Franklin's shooting the gap again. Like I said, he is a very, very instinctual player. And most of the time they're right. The instincts are right. But, again, we need to make sure that we are... Oh, and then I missed the tackle. And then he's going to run all the way to the end zone. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos to take the lead here in Indianapolis. Just horrible, horrible angle and tackling by our safety in that particular moment. Seven plays, 74 yards for the Broncos. Capped off with a long touchdown pass. Khalil Herbert is going to take it. He's only going to get to like the 22. So, offense coming back out on the field. Had a great drive until we got to the 5, and then it just fell apart from there. So, see if we can finish this one. JT searching for the hole. Could not find one. Last week, 14 carries for 99 yards, which is super, super efficient. Didn't get in the end zone, but like 14 carries, right? Just seems like a little too, like, not enough, right? And as we rip it to downs on a dig route, and that's going to be the first quarter. Just to give him a little bit more time, and we didn't throw it a crazy amount with Richardson either. So, like, we just need to be able to run more plays. As JT takes it around the outside, he has 6 for 51 already today. Let's see if we can take a play action shot here. I saw B, didn't trust B. Saw it, didn't trust it. But first down, Alani Woods sneaking outside of that, seeing it out of the fullback position. Now we're going to come back with JT, and Downs could not get in front of the screaming blitz of their corner. Mo Alley Cox to Warren is kind of what I'm looking for. Warren's route got pushed so deep on that because of Mo Alley Cox. But we're able to hit him on the run. We're back down here in the red zone. There's no way he just locked in on Anthony Richardson there. We're going to have to settle for field goal again, man. There was nobody to read, so I just assumed it was fine to keep it with Richardson, and I assumed wrong. It's going to be 6-7. We're going to kick it deep. And if they get past the 25 again this time, next time I'm just going to kick it out of the end zone, and that's what we're going to do. I'm not having them return a kick on us, so I got to remember to make sure to do the deep kick or the power kick or whatever to make sure it gives us a chance to get it in the end zone. Zaire Franklin gets caught up on the line. RJ Harvey goes and gets a first down. We are struggling defensively right now. Franklin gets in the backfield. There's those instincts I keep mentioning, right? Those are the instincts. Getting into the hole, understanding when it's a pass, when it's a run. We're going to throw it back to Mims. And Mims is going to lose a... Oh, yeah, I was going to say, wait, that's not Mims. He's going to lose a bunch of yards there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 17. So we need to get depth. It's going to be a screen pass, and that's a great play there by Kenny Moore. He doesn't make the tackle, but he makes the play, right? Gets up there, reads the screen, plays that hard flat properly, and now we force a punt. Khalil Herbert back to receive it. We got a little bit of room to the outside. We're going to get there, try to spin back, but Hufanga makes sure that we don't get more than a few yards there. I'm not going to give up on these read options. I just feel like with Richardson, it could turn into a really big play eventually. But they're not very successful here in the Madden game, which truthfully makes a whole lot of sense as our pass gets knocked down at the line. We're going to get this out quick to Downs. I don't know why they have Darius Slay and not Darius Slay. Good Lord. Why am I blanking on his name? Pat Surtain in the slot. Like, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. JT can't find anywhere to go that time either. brings up 2nd and 9.
Check. Come on. Check. Ready.
We're going to go right back to him. This time he finds a little space. He's going to get to 3rd and inches, and it is the 2-minute warning here. 3rd and inches, 2 minutes left to go. We're going to take a shot here.
Let's go now.
Oh my, we didn't set the feet. We had Warren too. We had it.
Panther 60. Cowboy 80.
We're going to move Mo Alley Cox up, but he runs out of bounds. The playmaker did not work, and we turn the ball over on downs here inside 2 minutes. We're right here. There's no way he holds on to that, but he does. Oh, he did drop it. Okay, 2nd and 10. We're going to switch it up a little bit. We haven't played like any man-to-man. And there's the instincts failed this time. I should know that they're probably not going to run the football in this situation. But with all 3 timeouts, you'd think they have the opportunity to run it, and there they go. Good Lord. Charlie's ran right by him. Just no awareness that he was running the ball right next to him. Pick that. That's going to be incomplete. Good coverage out there. Hand it off this time. Hampton's going Harvey is going absolutely nowhere. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. Going to send Harvey in motion. We're going to get depth. Come up. The mobility of Franklin shows again. I mean, just change of direction, acceleration, you name it, he doesn't have it in the athletic category. So, thank you for not seeing that. Come off. It's a great play by Zero. I don't know who Zero is at this point. Oh, Cam Bynum. Nice. It's a good play by Cam Bynum. We get absolutely cooked by Evan Ingram. Guess who? Franklin, right? It's going to be 1st and goal. 16 seconds left. The Broncos have one timeout left now after using one there. 14 seconds left. Can I get to cross, please? We're going to hand it off yet again. Charlie's comes in, makes first contact. Kenny Moore then comes in and finishes it up. They do not use a timeout. Clock is running down 4, 3, 2, and they hit a slant touchdown. Oh, that is an absolute heartbreak. Keenan Allen in a Broncos jersey. It's going to be 14-6, 2 seconds to play here in the first half. Defense starts the second half. Yes, I accidentally skipped the halftime report again. It's just such a habit to get through that. So I apologize. Next episode, I'm there, right? I'm there. Bo Nix starts the second half by handing it off. They're going to go to the air in 2nd and 13, and they're going to make it a 3rd and 5 as Mims makes the catch. We've been playing a lot of zone, and it hasn't been very effective against Bo Nix. But when we play man, we can't guard anybody. Evan Ingram is like the best tight end in the game, apparently. This is danger time. Truthfully, it's danger time. If we don't get a stop here, we are going to probably get absolutely blown out of the water in this game. And it's feeling that way, right? It's feeling that way. Now, also, to say that the Broncos, and I said this about us, right? To say the Broncos are 3 overall better than the Dolphins and feel this unstoppable in the game is an issue. Like, it's an issue. It's a screen pass. We're not going to get there in time. Bynum has to carry all the way across the field. Thankfully, we keep them to a 3rd and 9 here. Can we guard number 1? Well, we can't guard 86, apparently. Touchdown Broncos. Keenan Allen, 2nd touchdown of the day. And it is 21-6. So, it's danger time before the touchdown. This next offensive possession is absolutely crucial. We've been able to move the ball. That hasn't really been the issue. It's converting when we get down there. It's converting when we get down there. So, we have to make sure that we find a way to convert. No more field goals. We can't afford to kick field goals anymore. Although that XP for the kicker is great. I'm joking. We just can't do it. Cannot do it. All right, we're going to go ahead and audible to a run. It feels like a pretty light box. And if Josh Downs was able to touch that linebacker, we would probably still be running to the end zone. It's the 3rd time that Josh Downs has not been able to get enough of the guy that he needs to block. As we hit Mo Alley Cox on the drag route, he puts the ball on the ground, and the disaster continues. The booth review is going to show that it's probably still a fumble because it didn't feel like clunky. It felt pretty ooh, that knee was down. Nice. It felt pretty fluid, actually. And typically when it feels fluid, it is a fumble. But in that case, we dodge a bullet.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And we're going to go ahead and try to take a shot here. What a throw by Richardson. We have zero reason for completing that with Anthony Richardson at this point in time in his career. He just doesn't show the ability to do that. But he does there. 13 for 87 for JT. Anthony Richardson hasn't turned it over, right? We've had a turnover on downs, and we've had to settle for 2 field goals deep in our zones. As we dump it off to JT, he picks up about 5, 6, gets us down to the 6-yard line, and this is definitely where we need to get better. Quentin Nelson is one of the best linemen in the league, and he just does not play that way in this game. First drive, you saw him get absolutely destroyed. That time he gets out in front and just doesn't block anybody. JT gets us to the 1. We just cannot penetrate this Broncos defense. There's just no room to go at all. It's like you have to get a big play in order to just score a touchdown. But as I say that, Alec Pierce on the zig route coming to the inside is open. Richardson finds him. Touchdown, Colts. We're going to add the extra point. Make it an 8-point game. Good drive there, 9 yards, or 9 plays, 61 yards. And the kickoff, I didn't do the deep one. Watch them run it back now. All right, they get to the 26, which is fine. I didn't want to. Love that play. Favored it. Charlie's going to get up to the line, drop back because he had the deep, but he reads the run, comes up only 2 yards for Harvey. We've been able to keep him in check. He has had a couple runs, and we get home. Is that DeForest? Nope. Quiddy Pay with the sack. It's going to make a 3rd and 13. I want to make sure we protect the sticks. Protect the sticks. Why is that so difficult? 3rd and 13, they just rip it to Mims right in front of Cam Bynum. And now we're back to put them behind the sticks again and trying to make sure that we can stop them on a 3rd and long. That's like the 2nd or 3rd and long that they've completed. Or converted, I should say. 3rd and 10's coming again. Tre'Davious Ward with the pass breakup. Okay, protect the sticks. I'm just going to sit here with Charlie's. Corner routes, man. Absolutely killer. Absolutely killer. Another 3rd and long conversion by the Broncos. And then they come back and run it. It's like a run, then it's a pass to the flat, then it's a absolute heartbreaker. 3rd and 10 completion, right? It's just... There's the one to the flat. We just can't make the tackle. Harvey breaks the makes the catch, breaks the tackle, gets a 1st down. See if we can stop them here in the red zone. Franklin gets caught. Diving attempt by Keenan Allen is dropped, thankfully. We're going to get up. Harvey's going to break a tackle yet again. Cam Bynum and Nick Cross, the 2 safeties in on the tackle. 3rd and 12, we're going to change it up. We're going to bring pressure. We're going to bring pressure, and we're going to play man-to-man, and the pressure gets home. Quiddy Pay again on this drive with his 2nd sack, and that is going to force the Broncos to kick the field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 24-13. Defense finally gets a stop here, which is fantastic. Can the offense find a way to put more pressure on the Broncos by getting back into the end zone on this drive? Herbert with a good spin move just to get to the 25. It's not panic time yet.
Here we go.
But it's getting close, and especially if that's picked. I love how their defenders can sit on the sticks, but ours just get absolutely mauled. Picked. Just 2 not good decisions by Anthony Richardson. 2 pretty determined, predetermined throws. Alec Pierce working on Patrick Surtain. Comes up with the catch. Converts the 1st down. We're going to go to JT. Hufanga comes up, cannot finish the tackle, but knocked him off balance enough to slow him up for the troops to come in. 2nd and 6. We're just going to flip it out to JT. He's going to make it 3rd and 1. We're going to go ahead. This is 4 down territory, so we're going to go ahead and take a shot here. Okay, well, no longer 4 down territory. They bring a blitz. We can't pick it up. We need to punt. Oh, yet another disappointing finish to a drive. We are going to put him inside the 20. 51 seconds left here in the third quarter. Oh, just frustrating. Franklin going to bring the pressure. Charlie's is going to drop into the zone, and we get the interception. What a mistake by Bo Nix. Charlie's with the interception. Now we can we take advantage of that mistake by Bo Nix? Well, not if Alani Woods can't block Morrow. See if we can hit downs. That he has Surtain on him. We got Alec Pierce coming across the middle. Whoever number 21, whoever 12 is really struggling to guard Alec when Surtain's in the slot. So something to keep in mind. We need to get Pittman involved. But we're going to get Mo Alley Cox instead on Strand, and we get into the end zone. So we take advantage of the mistake. Can we finish this off with a 2-point conversion? Tyler Warren, wide open, touchdown. 2-point conversion to the Colts. It is now 24-21. Just like that, that mistake gives us an opportunity to cut it to 3. Okay, so gives us some time, gives the defense a little bit of leeway. See if we can make another. See if we can make him make another mistake. Gonna go with a QB draw, bind him the angles, and when the magnetism to the way that they are taking those bad angles when you switch on is absolutely atrocious. We're going to throw it out, a little tight end screen, it looks like. That's a great play call by Sean Payton. Evan Ingram has 5 catches for 100 and something. Absolutely sickening. Draw play. Franklin comes up, makes the tackle after a gain of 1. Harvey, again, has been kept intact. Why is he wide open? I'm going to lose it. Like, I just don't understand how he's finding his way to be wide open every play. Lack of speed. Sutton is coming across the middle. Maybe we just have to play man-to-man against them. I don't know what else to do. When we do that, and Keenan Allen just can't be covered. Touchdown Broncos. Keenan Allen gets in the end zone for the 3rd time. Fantasy players is loving his stat line. I mean, it's just unstoppable. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's Bo Nix's 4th touchdown pass as well. Oh, man. All right, 7 minutes, down 10. Oh, Khalil Herbert gets us all the way to the 40. Well, to the 39, I guess. We still have time to run the football. We still have time to have our identity. But we are starting to run out of time. 18 for 105. Taylor is yet to find the end zone. So we'll see if we can get that changed. But he needs to break one for that to happen, because this Broncos defense is tough in the red zone. Anthony Richardson absolutely airmails that one across the middle. Luckily, it falls incomplete and it wasn't an interception. But that's a ball he needs to figure out. And Quentin Nelson yet again getting absolutely destroyed. We are in a position where we need to go for this. Tyler Warren gets shucked at the line, but he's able to get his footing past the first down, and we pick it up. Can we get one of these wheel routes? Tyler Warren, what a catch. Good Lord. A red throw from Anthony Richardson. I think mainly because he just wasn't, his feet weren't set. We're going to hit JT coming out of the backfield. He's going to get out of bounds. 4:15 left. We're going to go screen pass here. Get JT out in space. Make a guy miss. Hufanga misses another tackle. We get inside of the... All right. Well, now it is going to be on the arm and legs of Anthony Richardson as we hit Khalil Herbert coming out of the backfield. We're going to go a little bit of no huddle here. We need a little bit of pace. Tyler Warren's going to run away from the linebacker, and he is going to get upended, but he gets into the end zone. Ankle bruised, and they want to put him out. They wanted to put an elbow pad on an ankle bruise. Like what? 31-28, 3:48 left. So we're kind of in a spot, right, where we need to figure out if we're going to use our timeouts or if we're going to let them try and work the clock to the 2-minute warning. And truthfully, I like to keep my timeouts and then use them inside the 2 minutes, mainly because of EA's sim. I just like to keep as little time on the clock as possible. Great job by Nick Cross coming up and making the tackle. It's only his 5th tackle. It feels like he's been around the ball way more than that. We're going to go to Harvey yet again. We get in there with Charlie's and number 97. And that's Latu. 3rd and 11. We have struggled getting them off the field in these situations today, and this time we do it. They make the catch in front of Kenny Moore, but he makes the tackle on Keenan Allen, and it is 2:47 left. They are punting it. Khalil Herbert, get out of there. Get out of there. Good Lord. It's going to go through the end zone. It's going to give us 1st and 10. We told Taylor to stay off the field, but of course EA, in EA fashion, puts him back in the game. He's going to pick up a couple. And we're going to let it run to the 2-minute time, or 2-minute warning, excuse me. 31-28 here in week 2. Can Anthony Richardson put together a game-winning drive here? Blitz coming off. We're just going to get it out to downs. 3rd and 4. We are going to take 2 clock off now, though, just because the situation does not call for it, right? The 2-minute, inside 2 minutes, I mean, it's no-brainer that we don't have it on. Richardson is going to be 4th and inches. I disagree with that. 1:37 left. We do have all of our timeouts. We're going to take a shot to Pittman. That safety went back and made a really good play on the ball. I didn't think he was going to be able to get back there. We should have just took the first down. But defense needs to come up with a stop here. We do have all 3 timeouts, so it's not the end of the world, right? But we just got to stop the run here. On the first 2. Okay, well, now they're going. Are they going to run a QB draw? Yeah, okay. I was like, why are they throwing it? Now they might throw it, right? Protect the sticks. Hasn't been very successful for us today. Right there. They're going to be short. We're going to use our final timeout. 4th and 2, and they're going to come out and go for it here. They're going to just fling it out to Harvey, and we make the tackle in the backfield. DeForest Buckner is hurt on the play. We do get the stop.
Warriors 70.
And we're going to hit Downs. Downs is going to be wide open. They put a linebacker on him. We are going to get into the end zone. We're not going to play with it. We haven't been able to score in the red zone against their defense very frequently. So we have a bruised hand for DeForest Buckner. He'll probably be out there the next possession. And we're going to take a 4-point lead, 35-31. Immediately we saw the matchup with Downs on the linebacker. The linebacker was pressed. We knew we were going to attack it regardless of their safety help or not. It was first down, right? So, great job by the offense. Can we finish this comeback? It was danger time. 21-6 in the third quarter. So we were in complete danger time. How did Sutton get so wide open? Holy, thankfully that the pressure flushed Nix out, and he had to throw on the run. Latu knocks it up in the air, jumps again just for, good measure. And we are now in a position where it is 3rd and 10. We've been here a lot today. We have not been able to get them off the field, and yet another situation where we can't. Keenan Allen continues to destroy us. Keenan Allen, and I don't know if anybody else, well, I guess people have catches, but Mims has a couple, Sutton has a couple, but not like pretty low impact catches like that, right? Where Keenan Allen has found the end zone 3 times. Ingram has over 100 yards and a touchdown. They can keep putting these nice little drop downs in there because we're just going to rally to the ball. And they're going to have to spend their final timeout. 28 seconds left. It's going to be 2nd and 6. They're going to throw a wide receiver screen out here. Charlie's the first one there. Franklin comes up and cleans it up. Now they got to go no huddle. I just don't understand that play call, but sit on the hook route. We are carrying across the field. That's going to be a sack. The clock needs to be running. I don't know why it wasn't. We're going to switch out of the defense we've been in for the last 3 plays. We're going to throw it out to Mims, and he's going to be short. And the clock winds out. What a win by the Colts. 3 the hard way. Finish the game with 300 yards and no interceptions for Anthony Richardson. We are just, what? Down but not out. Love that. Win a game where you're behind to start the 4th quarter. Okay. That play right there is Richardson is going to be talked about. Just a horrible, horrible way to lose by the Broncos. Looking at the stats, 25 of 32, 78% completion percentage, 326, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions for Anthony Richardson. Taylor, 20 for 106, no touchdowns yet again for him. Got to find a way to get him in the end zone. Josh Downs with that huge 40 or 76-yard touchdown. 5 for 114 and a touchdown. 5 catches for Taylor. 5 for Warren, 41 and a touchdown. Alec Pierce, 4 for 45 and a touchdown. Mo Alley Cox also got in the end zone. Jelani Woods had 2 catches for 54 yards with a long of 35. So spreading it around nicely as well for Richardson in the passing game. Tackles, Jalen Charles, Zaire Franklin, and Kenny Moore all with 12. Nick Cross with 11. That's insane. Tackles for loss, Charlie's 6. Kwity Paye and Franklin both had 4. Kenny Moore with 2. Sacks, 2 for Kwity Paye, 1 for each of Forrest Buckner and Charlie's. Interception, Charlie's had that one that's really kind of turned the tide in the game today. Before we head out, we have the weekly recap.
And this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Indianapolis? The Colts at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's Josh Downs playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. The Colts are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they play host to the LA Chargers. And it's the first running back taken in the draft, Ashton Genty. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. The Raiders go on to win this one, 21-9 your final score. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Buccaneers get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
There is the weekly recap. I might just let him do it. Trying to talk over him and figure out how to lower his voice is kind of evading me at this point in time. So with a huge, scintillating comeback win as we score within the last 2 minutes on a very long touchdown pass from Richardson to Josh Downs. The one thing I didn't mention is Pittman. I don't know if he had a catch. Maybe one for like 6 yards, right? So we got to try to get him a little bit more involved. But it's hard to get the ball out to people on the outsides in this game, it feels. So that's just kind of the way that it goes. Harvey was doubtful for that game, and Taylor was questionable. That's weird. Anyway, that is going to be the episode. I'm going to try to find a way to maybe get 2 games in per episode. But at this point, if I'm going to give you 2 videos a week, right, that will be about 8 weeks per season. So that might work out. I don't know. But we'll figure that out, and I will let you know as we do. So, greatly appreciate you taking the time to click on the video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Drop a like. Helps the video out a ton. If you have any type of insight on the coaching tree and the abilities to purchase and all that fun stuff, please put it in the comments. I will greatly appreciate the help. As always, I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a great day. Spread the word. Peace.